Well, I was working in Winnipeg, my first job in Winnipeg, and I was working at CKY AM, which is the top 40 station, and they were making a change in their format to beautiful music or something. And so I wanted to get out of there because I wanted to, well, I wanted to come to Chum is what I wanted to do. So I knew I had to be in top 40 radio. So I had an opening, there was an opening in Regina for afternoon drive. And I knew I didn't want to call myself, I was calling myself Merv Clark in Winnipeg. I didn't want to use that name. And one of the DJs at the station, a man named Chuck Dan, who was a big influence on me, was an American from Oklahoma. And I thought, Chuck, I'm going to use the name Chuck. I just have to. It's just that it's been such a big influence on me. I wanted to use Chuck. And I didn't have a last name, and went through all kinds of things, and my family helped me, and the guys at work helped me, and I didn't think it was a big deal because I thought, I'm just going to be there for a while, and next station I'll change the name again anyway, so I'm not going to, worry too much about what the name is. But I was sitting in the music room with the music director at CKY at the time, a man named George Johns, and George was the music director at the station. And what they had done in Regina is they put an ad, a full-page ad in the paper of my picture, and they wanted a caption on it that I was coming to this station, CJME. And so they had to have a name. And I said, oh, I don't have one yet. They said, well, they go to press in 10 minutes, so you have to have a name. So George and I went back and forth, and I said, oh, forget it, George, it's not that important. George, what's the #1 song on Billboard right now? You've got the charts in front of you. What's the #1 song? And he said, it's Hang On Sloopy by the McCoys. Okay, Chuck McCoy, that's my name. And that was really how it came about.